It's me, Lona Quinn. So, new makeup tutorial, and this one, covered my brows, did all that good stuff. This one is inspired by, because I've recently been replaying one of my favorite games, which is the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. I love it. I know some people are going to be like, oh my god, no, it is not a good game. I'm like, I don't really care what people think, but I personally love it because of the fact that I love the graphics, I love the storyline, I love just everything about it, just the theme, the darkness, everything about it is just perfect to me. Yes, although the bosses are not the hardest, so it's just like, But anyways, this is the look, and if you've played Twilight Princess, you'll know what inspired this look. It is inspired by the Twilight. The Twilight are a race of people that are basically, I believe they're part shadow, part light, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but all of them have like some form of markings, whether it be red or blue. Red would be evil, blue would be good. It's really awesome, and they have that nice shadow. Some of them right around not around their face, but in some part of their body they have a shadow, and then the rest is pale. But yeah, if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. I've got pretty much everything of the base down. I've gotten my brows covered. I will put a link to the video where I describe my routine about doing brows, like it's a drag makeup tutorial, my sexy seductress one. I will post a video showing how I cover my brows normally, but anyways, that's that. Then I apply Dermablend cover cream all over, set that with like 3 different powders, with Dermablend setting powder, and then tone correcting powder from e.l.f., and then my other stuff from Stargazer. And then I'm just contouring it, because the Twilight, they have a very kind of very angular face shape. I'm just contouring out that. Now obviously this is only inspired by the Twilight, it's not a full-on look. I probably might actually do one, maybe I might do a Midna inspired one, but that'd be awesome. But anyways, I'm gonna take and blend that, like buff it in. Done. I am also going to contour the nose just slightly. I'm going to be applying my NYX lipstick in Chumboard all over the forehead. This just gives the black something to stick to. I'm going to be applying Urban Decay Primer Potion right here, because now I'm going to move on down with the black powder. And the powder I'm going to use is from Urban Decay. It's Oil Slick. I'm just using this to have a base for my eyes. Okay, so I'm going to be applying Oil Slick, and I'm going to use a sponge tip applicator to apply it. It is such a nice, beautiful, shimmering black. Now, like I said, this is inspired by the Twilight. You may have to go back for more color. Now I'm on to the eyes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be applying with a flat shader brush, I'm going to be applying oil slick onto the lids. I'm also going to apply in a few areas where I can see that I did not get it completely. Now what I'm doing is taking that color down slightly. Just on this side, I'm taking it down, almost like a strap, almost. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to be blending the corners. So the next eyeshadow I'm going to use is from my Opera palette, whatever you want to pronounce it, Opera palette. It's basically from the Smoky palette, and it is just that color. It's just a nice slate gray. It has a slight bluish tint to it, and I'm just going to pick that up on a blending brush, as you guys can see. And I'm just going to go around the edges. So what I'm doing right now is just tracing out the pattern of where I want my Twilight symbols to be. I'm using my Fetish eyeliner in Genie. This one is not the greatest one, but it will do because I'm just tracing it out and then putting a powder on top of that. And I'm just freehanding it, just looking at like a picture of one of the Twilight and the symbols they tend to have. So I'm just going for it. Side drawn out. So I also took and did my waterline in that same color and then added a color on top of it. And eyeshadow, the eyeshadow I'm going to be using to set those is Shattered from Urban Decay, Ammo palette. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my waterline red on this side and my waterline blue on this side, blue markings on the on this side, and then red markings on the side to signify two different sides of the Twilight. So let's just go right ahead and get the show on the road. I'm going to use water for my thing. And I'm just going to use my good old eyeliner pencil. And so that side is complete. So what I'm going to do is do my waterline real quick. The eyeshadow I'm going to use is Love Plus from Sugar Pill. Now for the symbols, because the darker side of the Twilight, they have red markings. So what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to do them right down here. So, just going to freehand them. That drawn out on that side. Basically, I would just say just look at a picture of like one of the Twilight. I'll put a few pictures that were inspiration. Sorry, my chair is wrong. But just go crazy. If you've played Twilight Princess, you'll know how the markings go, stuff like that. But I am gonna take and set that. I used Krylon Aqua Color. My camera dying, so I wasn't able to show you, but Yeah, I used Krylon Aqua Color in red, and now I'm going to apply, I am going to apply this color, which is just like a shimmering color. It's really, really nice, and it's almost like a pinkish red color. I'm going to mix it with the color that's next to it, just because the other color is a little bit more redder toned, but... That is done. We're gonna move on to mascara. For mascara, sorry about that. For mascara, I haven't used my Revlon Lash Fantasy in a while. This is in, I believe, Blackest Black, if I remember correctly. Yes. I'm gonna apply that. So for personal preference, it's going to be pretty much personal preference. I basically just took a little bit of my Dermablend Cover Cream, basically covered the lips perfectly, and then put some of my Dermablend Professional Setting Powder. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to take some of the Oil Slick. I'm just going to put it in the centers. So what I did was I just took and applied Oil Slick to the inside bit, as you guys can see, and what I'm going to do is just apply a touch of gloss. And so that is the complete look. So yeah, that's about it. Leave comments, feedback, and all that stuff down below in the comment section. Comment, subscribe, and all good stuff. Until next time.